Hello you guys, and welcome to the channel. Welcome to today's clean with me, or should I say clean with me while sick. I filmed this video. I was starting to feel a bit better and the house had fallen apart, so I needed to do some tidying, clean things back up, and definitely start the sanitizing process. I'm going through with my disinfectant and just literally spraying the couch down. We were still in the middle of it, but I was trying to cut down as many germs as I possibly could and get us better as fast as possible, because when the whole family is sick, it is not a fun time, and my little girls were not feeling it. They were absolutely miserable with this nasty cold that we had, and so yeah, I wanted every germ out of my house as fast as possible. And I literally just went through with my Puracy disinfecting cleaner and sprayed down my girls' toys with that. I will have a link to it in the description box below if you're wanting to check it out. But for that one, I read on the instructions that you have to spray it on and let it sit wet for 10 minutes. And so that is what I was doing while I was going around and cleaning other things. I just set a little timer on my phone. So anytime you're wanting to disinfect things, be sure to read on the instructions. Sometimes it doesn't just involve spraying it with the cleaner and then wiping it down. It does involve letting it sit, and it kind of has to be pretty wet for it to actually disinfect. So different cleaners have different time frames of how long you should leave them on. And so for that one, it was 10 minutes. And so definitely be sure to read the instructions when you're wanting to disinfect your house. And if any of you guys have tips for cleaning while sick or ways to disinfect, definitely leave a comment down below. That way we can learn some tips and tricks from each other, because I think that really helps. Also, today's video is actually sponsored by the company LifeWit and their little kitchen organizers. I love these things. I'm all about some great home organization and decluttering and things. So when they sent me these, I was very, very excited. And so I appreciate LifeWit for reaching out and sponsoring today's video. This is their 8-piece refrigerator organizer bins. You can use them in the refrigerator, out of the refrigerator. They are great. They're a nice little size. They have the open handles, so it makes it really easy to grab in and out of the refrigerator or cabinet or wherever you're putting them. So like for these, I just started out by filling them with my girls' snack bars. They love these, and so having them on hand and having them easily accessible is really great. So I love these containers for that reason. We're going to use them to tidy up this refrigerator area. It was a hot mess and needed a quick little tidy so we could see exactly what we have. When it gets messy like this in a refrigerator, it's hard to see things, and a lot of things end up spoiling or going bad because it's just a jumbled mess. And so I have been trying really hard to keep these organized and in place. That way I can see what I have. That way my fruits and vegetables get eaten up instead of being like shoved in the back of the refrigerator or in the back of a drawer somewhere, and you just miss them. And with food prices the way they are, wasting food is not in the budget right now. So that is how our little fruits and veggies turned out. That way I can just see them very clearly and know, okay, I need to make a recipe that has peppers in it, or a zucchini, or whatever that case is. Or we have lots of cheese that we need to use up before it goes bad, so let's do grilled cheese sandwiches or whatever. And so that way it definitely helps with the budget. So these organizers are great for a lot of different purposes. Plus, being able able to open your refrigerator and find exactly what you need is so helpful. So if you are looking for some organization for your kitchen, then definitely check these out. They will actually be on Amazon Prime special for a few days over the next few weeks. And so I will have all of that information in the description box below, as well as a link for you guys to check out. But thank you again to LifeWit for sponsoring today's video.
I used to be so alone, now I can't be alone. I used to be so but I feel alive with you. Take it easy on my heart, otherwise I fall apart. Alive with you. Take it easy on my heart, otherwise I fall apart. Alive feel alive with you.
And now I'm on to picking up the counters and moving the saddest pile of cupcakes. If you follow me over on Instagram, you may have seen me kind of chatting about it over there, but we ended up having to cancel my daughter's 3rd birthday party because we all ended up with this nasty cold. No, it was not COVID, thankfully, but it was terrible. It has just stuck around and you have that nasty like congestion and the cough and just the whole thing. And it was so hard, especially on my 13-month-old. It was really tough. My mama heart was just in pieces because she was so upset and so irritable, and the congestion, it was making it very hard for her to breathe. And so we had to do like all the time of being able to like suck out her nose and lots of steamy baths and showers and things to just help with that, and just doing what we could to keep her comfortable. Plus she was getting her 1st year molars, and all of my mamas that have been through teething know those molars are a beast. And so yeah, it was just not a fun time. My daughter was a little sad that we had to cancel her party, but we're hoping to celebrate big when we go on our trip to Disney here in a few days. So that is the plan, is to spoil her there instead, even though we couldn't have our big party with all of our family and everything. But yeah, so that is why there is a giant pile of Sam's Club cupcakes there. So yeah, won't be sharing a party decorate with me like I had hoped to, but you know, sometimes life just happens.
I'm going crazy. Oh, I just want you now. I wanna hold you close, don't wanna take it slow. Oh, I just want you now. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Yeah. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Wanna put you in that spotlight.
And for those of you that are brand new here and this is the first cleaning video that you have seen of mine, hi, welcome. It's nice to meet you. My name is Ashley and I love sharing cleaning motivation, organizing, decluttering, all the things here on my channel. So if that is content that you're into, you'll want to be sure to click the red subscribe button below. That way we can be virtual cleaning buddies and hang out together and just knock some things off of our to-do list.
Give out your beautiful.
And we're just going to finish this last little pile of dishes with a snap there. And now they're all gone and I'm going to move on to cleaning the counters. I'm so glad that those dishes were finished. The sink was empty. It was so nice to have that empty again. We had just kind of been falling behind with not feeling good and everybody being under the weather. So having it all caught up on was a great feeling. You guys know how it is when you're behind on things and then you can see a light at the end of the tunnel. It's so nice. I had picked up this this microban, I think is the name of it. I will show it here in a second, but I picked that up to use on our counters and things because I wanted to try something different and something that was really sanitizing. So I was like trying to read all the instructions on like how I needed to do it for it to disinfect. And I believe it was 2 minutes that it needed to sit. I would have to look at the instructions again to be for sure, but it had to sit for a bit. So that is why I moved on to doing a couple of other tasks, restocking our liquid IVs, which we love. They are great when we're sick. They're great when you're like out and it's hot or whatever. We always take these when we go to a Disney World. And so they are super helpful. I actually have a discount code. If you use code Pixie Dusted Mom, you can get 20% off plus free shipping on their website. And so yeah, if you're interested in that, you can check that out. Now we're back to cleaning up the counters and that spray that had kind of sat there. And so just wiping that all down. This is one I don't believe you have to rinse it. So that was really nice. I know some disinfecting cleaners, you do have to rinse them off after you've kind of like let them sit for a bit. And so was glad that this one was just a wiping one and hopefully is working. I've not done any test with the microban, but you guys will have to let me know if you've tried this product and what you think about it. For the end of the evening, I wanted to have the girls' high chairs clean. That is one thing. Even if I don't have my sink cleaned out, having the girls' high chairs ready for the next day is the biggest help in the world. If you have little ones that come down from bed, they wake up and they're ready to go, they're hungry, you totally understand my girls. Like as soon as they get up, within about 15 to 20 minutes, they're like, okay, I am getting cranky, I'm getting hangry, and I need you to feed me. So I'm happy to have the high chairs ready. Now we're just vacuuming up all of the many crumbs and all the things that were just dropped onto the floor. So I hope you enjoy this satisfying little montage of watching crumbs disappear. And that is it for the cleaning portion of this video. I've been trying to go through and show you guys what my house looks like kind of at the end. Even though I try to get as much done as possible, it's not always clean. So as you can see, we had like a bag of garbage from our shredder kind of exploded here. So I needed to vacuum that, but I was done for the day. My floors needed to be like mopped, or I needed to get out my Bissell Crosswave or something, but I just was not feeling it. So this is what it looks like. I didn't even get to touch that section of the kitchen, that little cabinet area there, but you know, the counters are clean, the sink is empty, and all the dishes were drying. The high chairs were clean, the toys were picked up, that way the girls had something to play with the next morning. So that is what's happening over here. But I hope you guys enjoyed it and the little dose of realness here at the end. If you do, let me know in the comment section. But thank you guys so much again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.